يعطيكم العافية شباب. حصة لغة إنجليزية للصف الثاني ثانوي العلمي والأدبي. الثاني ثانوي العلمي والأدبي. طبعا الآن هذه قطعة من student book page 52. Student book page 52 with the headline Learning a Foreign Language. Learning a Foreign Language. Question number one. What body organ does learning a foreign language improve? What body organ and which organ of the body does learning a foreign language improve? The answer is, one word answer, the brain. It is the brain. فيقال إنه speaking a foreign language improves the functionality of your brain. It is the brain. يعني أي عضو من الجسم هنا يتأثر من تعلم اللغة الأجنبية. The foreign language affects the brain. It is the brain. 2. What helps the memory to improve? The answer is learning a new vocabulary and grammar rules. Because when you learn a foreign language, this means that you learn two things. What are they? They are the new vocabulary and the new grammar rules. And of course, these two points help the memory to improve. 3. In what fields do students do better when they learn a foreign language? يعني in what fields of science do students do better when they learn a foreign language? In what fields? The answer is students who study foreign languages do better. In what? In general tests in maths, reading and vocabulary. In what fields? 3 fields. In maths, for reading and vocabulary. Number 4. Paragraph 1 makes comparison between two kinds of students. Who are they? في paragraph 1. There are two kinds of students. Yes, there are. Students who study foreign languages. This is one type. And students who have only mastered their mother tongue. Then 2 types of students. Those who study foreign languages, on one side. On the other side, students who have only mastered their mother tongue, يعني just one language. Question 5. What unique challenges does a new language present the brain? What unique challenges? These challenges, of course, the challenges include, first, recognizing, and students have to recognize different language systems. Even when you learn a foreign language, what do you realize? What do you know? You know different language systems. Secondly, and what else do you know? And you also recognize the ways to communicate with these systems. And then first, you recognize different language systems and you recognize the ways to communicate within these systems. Number 6. What distinguishes ما الذي يميز multilingual people? What distinguishes multilingual people? Mention 2 points. The answer is multilingual people are able to switch and to move, to transfer between 2 systems of speech, writing and structure quite easily. Again, the multilingual people are able, and they can switch, and they can move, they can transfer between 2 systems of speech, of writing and of structure quite easily because you learn more than one language. Secondly, multilingual people are also able to switch easily between completely different tasks. And the multilingual person can make a jump from one system of language to another system of language. وبالتالي he has this skill, the skill of switching, the skill of moving between two systems of speech, يعني speaking language, writing the language, and sentence building. And sentence building اللي هو structure. How do they switch? Quite easily. Number 7, what is the source of this information? And from where have you got this information? This is according to a study carried out. It is a study, and this study was carried out by Pennsylvania State University. It is the Pennsylvania State University, جامعة بنسلفانيا الحكومية. هاي مصدر هاي المعلومات. 8. What was the result of the experiment done by the participants? في عندنا جروب طبعا two groups of people. Those طبعا who study more than one language and those who have only just one language. And an experiment has been done. What was the result, the consequence of the experiment? The experiment showed that multilingual participants, المشاركين متعددي اللغات, were less distracted, أقل انشغالا, by the other tasks, and therefore made fewer driving errors. Do you know why? Because the multilingual people have the ability to concentrate, have the ability to focus on the main task, while those who have only master one language, they can busy themselves with different aspects, with different sides. Okay. 9. What skills can learning a foreign language improve in paragraph 3? What skills? The answer is, it is believed that language learning can also improve your decision-making skills. What skills? The decision-making. يعني the multilingual people are able and have the ability and have the skill of what? Of making decisions. Of making decisions or taking decisions. فدائما أصحاب اللغات الثنائية والثلاثية لهم القدرة والقرار باتخاذ القرار بسرعة، وغالبا ما يكون القرار هذا صحيح. يعني the decisions most of the time have become true, and true decisions. Number 10. What subtle differences, فروق دقيقة, مش subtle, subtle differences, do you weigh up in speaking a foreign language? Do you weigh up? يعني weigh up هنا تعني recognize and realize. In speaking a foreign language, يعني when you speak a foreign language and when you learn more than one language, can you مثلا realize subtle differences? The answer is yes. Yes. When you speak a foreign language, you are constantly weighing up subtle differences in what? In meaning of the word, and you have the ability and the skill of making comparison between meanings of words, of languages, and the way that an utterance is made in the meaning and the utterance. What's utterance? The pronunciation. The pronunciation. How to utter means how to pronounce the word. إذا بس عندك الآن هنا إدراك لشيئين، كونك متكلم بأكثر من لغة، بصير تعمل مقارنة بين معاني الكلمات في اللغات وطريقة اللفظ أو النطق، the utterance. Number 11, write down the word which means something that is said. Which word has this meaning? Something that is said? The answer is utterance. Utterance, النطق. Okay. Number 12. How are the skills obtained from learning a foreign language beneficial to your mother tongue؟ يعني المهارات اللي انت تعلمتها من لغة أجنبية كيف بتفيد لغتك الأم؟ How do they benefit your mother tongue? How? The answer is yes. The skills you obtain from learning a foreign language, therefore, can make you what? A better speaker, a better writer in your own language. Then learning a new language makes you a better speaker of your own language and a better writer of your own language. Number 13. In which case can you apply the new language to the language you use every day? In which case, في أي حالة تستطيع أن تستخدم وتطبق اللغة الجديدة على اللغة اللي تستخدمها يوميا. In which case, the answer is, as you become more aware of the way that a language works, if you realize and if you know the way that a language works, and the new language works, you begin to apply it to the language that you use every day. Okay. 14 and the last. Quote the sentence which shows that learning a foreign language can improve the work of mind. Which sentence is it? The answer is the first sentence. Speaking a foreign language, it is claimed, improves the functionality of your brain in several different ways. These are students' 14 questions. Thank you so much, dear students, and see you next time, inshallah.